Mike Mincey Show, joined by the head coach of the Lady Eagles, Mike Mincey. I'm Roger Hoover, and Coach, your team coming off a pretty strong victory against Brevard, an 18-point win. That's always good to see on the road.
Yeah, I was happy to, like we talked about the other night, coming off that loss at Catawba, or here against Catawba, to go over to Brevard and take care of business on Wednesday was a nice surprise for us that we went over there and won by 18. I wouldn't have guessed that, but I was really happy with our basketball team and how we performed.
It was really one of the more complete games Carson-Newman has had this season, especially when you look at what Courtney Miles was able to do off the bench, and of course, Shar Clark.
Yeah, you know, having two players get a double-double in the same game is kind of unusual, and their rebounding and point production was huge for us and certainly a key to our victory.
And then you look at also some perimeter shooting, some outstanding shots by Lacey Miller and Tatum Burstrom.
Yeah, you know, and Tatum has been the one true maker that we've had on the year. Certainly Lacey can shoot, but getting Tatum's stroke back is going to be huge as we go down this stretch in February, and, you know, I hope she can continue to keep putting it in the basket.
So now Carson-Newman tied for fourth place in the stack standings at 5-4. Where is Carson-Newman right now in the standings? Are you comfortable with that?
Well, considering we were picked to finish seventh, you know, we're sitting at fourth, and of course Catawba would have the tiebreaker on us if the season would end right now. But we've got 4 road games, 4 home games left, and you know, we've got to be able to pick up some road victories if we want to have any chance of finishing in the top 4 in our league and getting to host that first round conference game.
So now Carson-Newman will hit the road tomorrow to take on Wingate, a pretty good Wingate team, picked to finish first in the conference, but right now tied for 6th place.
Well, Wingate's a very good basketball team, and like you and I, we talked about earlier, they had a couple of people that didn't return for them, that all the people that voted for them first didn't show up, but they still have it's probably one of the best basketball teams in our conference. They're really athletic, they're big, they rebound really well, and we know we're going to have our hands full as we try and keep them off the glass and certainly keep their penetration to a minimum.
Yeah, 4 players for the Bulldogs average double-digit points, and 1 player, Chantel Dunbar, averages a double-double. How do you shut her down?
Well, you got to box her out for one. You know, I'm sure a lot of her points, she can penetrate and get to the rim, but a lot of her points are probably coming off of offensive rebound stick backs and getting to the free throw line. And so having 4 kids that score in double figures, that means they've got a balanced scoring attack. And you know, you can't just key in on one player. You got to guard them all equally well. And you know, you've got to play really hard to stop them. As soon as you fall asleep, they're going to get some penetration on you. So you just got to have a good team defensive effort if we have any chance of getting them stopped and getting a win at Wingate.
So Carson-Newman takes on Wingate tomorrow. That will be a 2 o'clock tip-off, and you can listen to the broadcast on the Coca-Cola Eagles Sports Network. Coach Mincey, I'm Roger Hoover. Thank you for watching The Mike Mincey Show. Back everyone to the Mike Mincey Show. I'm Roger Hoover, now joined by Carson-Newman freshman guard Tatum Burstrom. Tatum, first of all, how have you enjoyed your first year at Carson-Newman?
I've loved it so far. I mean, it's definitely different than college, but I was expecting that, so I'm trying to prepare for the new year.
Yeah, you got off to a pretty good start for Carson-Newman, had some over 20-point games pretty early on in the season. Was it nice to get that confidence early? It
was, actually, because in the early games, our exhibition games, you know, you're not feeling too hot about yourself, but once you get rolling and get rolling with the team, it felt pretty good.
And you come from an athletic family. Of course, your brothers have played, your father played. Has that really helped you in basketball?
Oh, definitely. I've learned everything through my brothers and family pretty much. Mom played sports too, so, I mean, I've grown up around it. So.
Who are some teammates you really look up to, maybe some seniors or some upperclassmen that really helped you in this first year?
Pretty much all the upperclassmen have helped me. You know, the seniors, Nikki, Courtney, and Whitney, and you know, I look up to them, and I look up to, you know, Lacey and Shantae. We're always trying to, you know, put in shots in the gym, and I mean, just everybody all around, I guess.
You're an outstanding three-point shooter, and every three-point shooter has times where shots may not be falling in, but I'm sure Coach Mincey tells you to keep shooting.
Yeah, especially recently, because, I mean, obviously shots haven't been falling like they were at the beginning, but it's just a little slump I guess everyone's going to go through. So, I mean, I've been used to going through slumps, so I'm looking forward to getting out of it.
Has it been tougher playing some conference games, something like Brevard on Wednesday? That's the second time you guys face him. Is it always tougher that second time around?
It usually is, but I thought the Brevard game, we came out ready, you know, more energy, so I felt like we were ready from the start.
Well, Tatum, thank you for joining us. Best of luck tomorrow against Wingate.
Thank you.